Okay, so today I wanted to bring in sleep as a topic because I realized like I'm also reaching my 50, and I've realized that this has been a struggle for me. This is a very personal story for me, having sleep issues, and we all women, we realize that, right? As we cross our 30s, 40s, sleep is a rare commodity, whereas it should not be. It is the need of a body. Sleep is the time when our body detoxes, right? We are able to eliminate our toxins. We are able to rebuild our body, our muscles. There are so many functions which happens in our body. The hormones which are not perfectly made in our body, they are also eliminated when we are sleeping. And you would be surprised to know that every hour of the night post 11 p.m there are certain functions in the body which happens. So it's almost like a factory setup, where this hour probably your liver is going to function, and the next hour your kidneys are going to function, and your gut is going to function. So we need to sleep, and when we are not able to sleep, there are so many other issues which kind of creep up. And I'm sure all of you must be experiencing something or the other. I frequently hear from ladies. They say that I'm not able to sleep. I wake up at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. I'm not able to fall back asleep. Or even if I've slept for 6 7 hours, I wake up tired, and I'm not able to function the day. So sleep is such an important part of our life. But yeah, so let's dive into this thing, and let's see that what are the reasons that our sleep gets so much worse as we cross our 35 and 40. What is actually happening inside our body? So we all know that there is a phase called perimenopause, which usually starts post 35. For some women, it's post 35. For some women, it's post 40. But on an average, after 35, this perimenopause starts, and it's a transition phase to reach menopause. Now, what is happening in this period is that your hormones are gradually planning to just shut down the factory and not be produced anymore. So they are all over the place. There is no proper cycle which happens. There is no waves which goes on. Sometimes it's high and sometimes it's low. That is how it used to be in our younger years, and now it's like a scribble. Imagine a toddler scribbling on a paper. That's how your hormones are post your 35 and once you're in your 40s. And the two main hormones which affect are most affected are your estrogen and progesterone, and of course your testosterone levels as well. So let's discuss first of all how these hormones affect our sleep and why do they affect our sleep. So we need to understand these two hormones, estrogen and progesterone, are not just our female sex hormones. They are also responsible for our mood, for our gut health, for our sleep, for how our metabolism works. And when they are not functioning properly, that's when some or the other symptoms start creeping in. So, first hormone is your progesterone. Now, progesterone is a hormone which is supposed to be a chill hormone. We all have, I mean, I'm sure we have kids, and a lot of time kids tell us, Mom, take a chill pill. This is the chill pill that we need to take, the progesterone. So it's responsible to put us in a calming mode. And when it goes down, you can imagine what it is like. It's like a complete chaos in our brain because our brain doesn't know how to shut off. And that is why some women, where I'm also there, we experience that feeling of being tired and wired, like you are extremely exhausted after the whole day, you want to go to the bed. But the moment you lie on the bed, there are like thousand thoughts in your brain. This is that tired wired feeling, and the hormone which is responsible is progesterone, because it's not there enough in enough quantity, so your brain cannot actually shut down, and only when your brain shuts down that you can go to bed. Another hormone is estrogen. So estrogen has a lot of role to play in our body. It manages our sleep, it manages our body temperature. Yes, that's right. So when estrogen is declining or is all over the place, you will have lots of night sweats. You will experience, hot flushes in the day, night sweats in the night. And imagine, like, you're sleeping in the night, you're sleeping well, your estrogen has dropped, and you wake up sweaty. And how will you go back to sleep? I mean, you're going to change your clothes, or probably you're going to, switch on the fan or something like that. And that's why your sleep breaks. And it's also responsible for a, how do I put it, for a strong sleep. And that's why you might be experiencing that your sleep has become very light. Even a small sound, you might just wake up. And the hormone which is responsible is estrogen. So these are the two hormones which are declining. And that is why you are getting all these sleep issues in your life. Besides sleep, I would like to put that that's not the only thing. Yes, it's a big part of our puzzle, but there are other factors also which we need to look at, which might be contributing to your sleep issues. The first thing that I noticed beyond the hormones is women who don't eat enough. Now, I know that we are in our 40s, and that weight has slowly started creeping in. Our body is not behaving the way it used to behave in our 20s and in our 30s. And the first thing that comes into mind is, let's go into calorie deficit. Let's stop eating food. When you're not eating enough food, you have to understand this thing. Your body enters a stress mode. For you to fall asleep, your body should be in a rest and relax mode. If your body is in a stress mode, how will you fall asleep? So if you're not eating enough, and when I ask for food logs from my clients, what I see or observe is that they are having lots of soups in the day, or very light meals throughout the day, deleting the carbs completely. And carbs, when I say, it doesn't just mean grains, it also means vegetables and fruits, because they want to lose weight. But what is actually happening is that your body is getting into a stress mode, leading to you not sleeping well. That is one thing. Second is, how good is your protein intake? Yes, I know everybody thinks that protein is all over the place. We are forcing people to have more protein, but we have to understand what protein does for us. So protein is responsible for balancing our blood sugar levels, and when our blood sugar levels fall, we produce stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. And these two hormones are responsible for us to make alive, active, full of energy. And that is what happens in the night. If you've not had good protein throughout your day, your sugar imbalance is high, and you will produce more cortisol. Your body is not able to manage. When the sugar drops, these hormones are produced so that the sugar levels can come back normal. And that's why maybe you're not able to sleep well. So look at your protein intake. Are you taking enough protein? And I've shared one reel on my Insta which talks about, a typical Indian vegetarian meal, how you can increase the protein in that meal. Another thing to notice is your fiber intake. So if you're not eating enough fiber, that will also impact your sleep, because fiber is responsible for satiety. Fiber is also responsible to help your protein to be digested well. Imagine you have undigested food in your gut. Will you be able to sleep? You will get bloating. You will get all digestive issues. So you need to kind of focus on that also. And of course, stress is a very, very big factor. We are all midlife women, middle aged women, and we do see that there is a lot of pressure on us. We are working, there is house, there is job, there are kids, and there are aging parents. So that worry is there. You might be yourself facing some health issues. So there is so much which is happening with us, that stress takes a toll on us, right? And then stress, of course, affects our sleep. Besides that, your eating habits such as caffeine. So how caffeine affects your body in your 20s and 30s. It's entirely different once you're in your 40s and 50s. You would see that sudden shift. Like when I was young, when I was in university, I would probably just drink a cup of coffee in the night and I could fall asleep. But now, if I have coffee after 3 p.m., I'm not able to fall asleep. Forget coffee. Like coffee has a lot of caffeine. Even if I have tea, simple Indian tea after 3 p.m., I find it very difficult to fall asleep in the night. So look at that. Are you having too much of coffee? Are you kind of having too much of sugar in the evening? That can impact your sugar levels, that sudden sugar rush. So these are the things which kind of impact your sleep in the night. I see Seema is saying hi to me. Hi, Seema. So, what I realize is that we as women, we put ourselves on the last, priority. We are focusing on everybody's health. We don't take care of our health, which means we are not probably eating enough, doing enough movement. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's also another major thing. Are we doing enough movement in our body for us to actually fall asleep in the night? You remember when we had younger kids, we used to say the days. I used to do that. I'm guilty of that. When I had to go party or out in the night, I would make my kids tired. Like, let's take them for swimming. Let's take them to a play area so that they get tired. When there is movement in your body utilizes the energy and you get tired and you want to sleep. So look at your movement. If you're not having enough movement, that could also be one of the reasons. So maybe in the comment section, people who are watching, they can share what are their sleep struggles. Do you think that falling asleep is a bigger problem for you, or do you wake up in the night at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and are not able to fall back asleep? Or is it, that tired, wired kind of a feeling that you are very tired, but your brain is extremely active? Let's see what everybody has to say. Priyanka says, guilty for not eating enough. Yes, Priyanka, you should eat more food. Food is energy. We require the food. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Type it in the comment section. I'm doing 10,000 steps every day. Very good, Stella. That's amazing. How is your sleep, Stella? Do you sleep well? Priyanka. Oh, Priyanka Sipani is also there. Hi, Priyanka. How are you? It's been such a long time. Yeah. Hi, Natasha. I can see you there. Type in, guys. What's your problem with sleep? Very well. That's good. That's good, Stella. You're lucky. I still struggle with my sleep a lot of times. Okay, so I think all of us are shy on that. Anyways, let's move on. Let's find some practical tips. What can be done for us to kind of get better sleep? I take a sleepy remedy. Oh, that's good. You can share the remedy on the chat, please, Stella. So, couple of things that we need to focus on. Please focus on what are you eating in the day. That's so important. Are you eating enough? Is your first of all, is your breakfast good? Most of the time, and I don't want to put it in words, but yeah, I'm not from a camp of intermittent fasting, especially when women are in their 40s. We try and avoid food in the morning and we grab coffee and we are on the go. What are we doing? We are adding stress to our body. So please look at amount of food that you're eating. Tas is there. So for my sleep is okay, but feel tired during midday. That's midday crashes. Okay. Dipti says, I get to my face feels burning. Yeah, so that's estrogen which is playing. Sleep is good for me, but yes, focusing on eating well is something I need to work on. Yeah, that's so common. Can you imagine that we women who provide food to our family, like we cook and we provide food to our kids and to our husband and to our family, We are the ones who are not eating enough. Neha says, I feel more hungry in the evening, unable to do intermittent fasting. So, Neha, why do you feel hungry in the evening? How does sleep impact our body? When we have not slept well, our satiety hormones, the leptin and ghrelin, which are responsible for our satiety and hunger, they go whacked out. They cannot balance themselves, and that is why you start getting cravings. You would generally see that if you've not slept well, you will feel more hungry the next day. You will crave for sugar the next day because sugar is a source of energy, that quick energy. So that's how your brain sees it, and you will have more cravings. And that evening cravings is because look at your food log, Neha. Maybe you're not having good amount of breakfast and lunch. Is it more carb dense rather than nutrient dense? Does it have enough protein in it or not? These are the things that you need to look at. Same here, around 3 4 p.m. I cannot survive if I don't take a nap. These are all sugar imbalances, and you all need to look at your protein intake. So, yes, look at your food logs. Second is, of course, increase your protein intake. Guys, there is nothing wrong in protein. It's very simple. You can just mix and match few things. Like today, I'm going to make Caesar salad for me. My Caesar dressing is going to be in the Greek yogurt, not the regular Caesar dressing. But what I have done is I have marinated my tofu. I'm going to add that tofu to my bowl. I'm going to make a dressing out of Greek yogurt, and I'm going to add some cottage cheese. So I have three different type of cheeses which I'm going to mix in my salad. So there is going to be fiber in that because I have Greek yogurt. It has fat in that. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, some nuts on top of it, and it is going to have good amount of protein for me to survive the night. We're going to fast for next 12 hours, guys. So we have to eat good food. So look at your protein intake. How good is your protein intake? And of course, observe your coffee habits as well. Oh gosh, craving for sugar is an ongoing battle in my head. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sounds delicious. Come to stream, come. I'll offer you. My mouth is watering. You guys are more than welcome. These are my friends who stay local, so you guys are more than welcome to come and have the salad with me. So another thing that you need to focus is that in the dinner, especially, okay, you need to take care of your dinner. That's really really important part of your sleep hygiene. I would say that your dinner has how do I put it? It has a complete protein. So every protein is not a complete protein, right? Because they have different amino acids. There are certain proteins which are complete proteins. So Greek yogurt is a complete protein. Cottage cheese is a complete protein. Egg is a complete protein. Chicken is a complete protein. So are you having that complete protein so that your body has all the nine essential amino acids and it's not scrambling inside to get those amino acids and increasing your cortisol levels? So focus on your dinner for sure. Then another thing that you can do is stay off from your mobile phone in the evening. I know this reels and doom scrolling. We all are guilty. I'm guilty of it. So try and stay away from mobile phone. Switch off your mobile phone 1 hour ahead, and that hour should be your sleep hygiene hour. What are you doing for yourself to put to bed? You remember when we had kids, what did we do? Did we allow our kids to play right before their bedtime? No. We would ask them to probably brush their teeth, maybe take a shower, go in the bed, lie down. We'll read a story to them. This is what we need to do to ourselves also. Why not take care of ourselves? Read a book instead of going on a mobile phone. You could do brain dumping, which is like if you have a journal, just journal down your thoughts there so that these thoughts don't bother you in the night. You can also probably have a shower or a warm bath in the evening with some Epsom salt to relax your muscles. Another thing is breathing. There is a breathing technique where you take um, 4 counts of breathing in and 6 counts of breathing out. So when you're inhaling, it's faster, but when you're exhaling, it's longer. And that exhale should be from your mouth, actually, like that. You should be able to say, that helps your body to move into a relaxed state and for you to fall asleep. Another thing that I can advise you, which I do if I wake up in the middle of the night, is I call it self blanket. So I start focusing on my feet, and with every inhale I focus one part of the body, starting from my feet going upwards, and with the exhale I let it go. I let that body part get heavy and probably dissolve in the mattress. That's the feeling, that let go of the feeling, because we women, we hold on to a lot of things, and that's how our body responds. So moving from leg to your feet, to your legs, to your stomach, to your chest, neck, face, head, arms. Just breathe in like that. And, midway, you might just fall asleep. Is it okay to have Greek yogurt in the night? Yes, you can have Greek yogurt in the night. If something such as cold, which bothers you, keep your Greek yogurt out. Put, how do I say, Indian word is tadka, that oil, take some oil and some rye and some curry leaves and put a nice tadka to your yogurt. You can have it. It's not at all a problem to have a Greek yogurt in the night. Um, so yes, those were the tips for journaling and other stuff. Supplements can also help. So I'm from the camp of magnesium. I've been taking magnesium for 5 years now. Every night I don't miss my magnesium no matter what, because magnesium is responsible to calm down your brain, to your muscle, to calm down your muscles. And that's why I even spoke about Epsom salt, because that also has magnesium. So have magnesium glycinate in the night for you to calm down. You should ideally take it half an hour before you go to bed. Another supplement which you can have is ashwagandha. That can also help you to calm down. Or having turmeric milk. I'm from India, and I remember my grandmother, all my elders used to have turmeric milk in the night with a dash of ghee. Yes, with a dash of ghee. Why? So they were so intelligent. We need fat, we need protein, we need relaxant. So everything was mixed in that. And turmeric being anti inflammatory, it helped that inflammation to further come down. So you can try that as well. Uh, Okay, any recommendation for magnesium? Magnesium, I would say magnesium bisglycinate. That is what I take. The brand is Canprev, Canprev, Canprev brand. And you must take at least 400 mg in the night. That's the minimum requirement. Anything less than that, you're not going to see any effect. You can even take 600 on the days when you know that you're too stressed or too worked up throughout the day. Ashwagandha, but forget to take it daily. So please, Deepthi, please put an alarm in your phone and remind yourself to take that. So these were the two supplements that you can look into it. And there's also melatonin, which is available in the market, but you must consult your doctor to have that. Melatonin is a natural hormone in your body, which is produced when your cortisol goes down, your melatonin comes up. So it's like a seesaw. So in the night, your cortisol goes down, melatonin comes up, helps you to fall asleep. In the morning, the cortisol goes up and melatonin comes down for you to wake up afresh. And people who don't wake up afresh, probably their melatonin is not coming down enough or their cortisol is not going up enough. It's a seesaw effect. When it's not like that and when it's a straight line, that's when you see that. Uh, Magnesium, you're taking 150. No, you must take at least 400 mg in the night. And of course, ladies, if your sleep issue becomes really, really bad, you're not at all able to sleep, you get very anxious, and it is impacting your daily life in a way which is, we all understand it's not working out. You must consult your doctor. You must speak to a doctor or probably to a nutritionist like me or to a naturopath. And understand we are not alone in this journey. We all are facing these kind of issues, and sleep is very, very crucial. Sleep impacts our workouts, our mood, our patience, how our day goes, even our focus. You would notice when you've not slept well, you're not able to drive properly, you're not able to take decisions properly. Like sleep impacts so many areas of our life. So it's not a small thing, it's a big deal. So please give it an importance and take proper steps for that. And Yeah, that is all that I had. If you have any questions or any input, you can put it there in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer them. I talked to doctor and he gave me uh no, 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 no. Yeah, that's not good. You must try. But I mean, if your sleep is really, really bad, Ketki, then you must take that. Of course, your doctor knows well. But try the other things that I've told you. Look at your food logs. Look at your magnesium. Are you taking magnesium or not? Also, how is the movement throughout the day? Are you able to de-stress yourself or not? Even small things such as lighting a candle, listening to a calming music, probably praying. So there's another tip. Yes, guys, I remember that now. There is if anybody is a follower of Sadhguru, I follow Sadhguru. I like his teachings. He has this free Isha Kriya, which is available on YouTube on his app. His app is free. It's around 7 to 12 minutes. I have tried that a couple of times, especially during the COVID times when things were like so intense. It really helped me to fall asleep. You can just put your headphones and listen to it. It calms you completely down. It helps you. So you can look into it. Any brand recommendation for ashwagandha? Not as such. You just have to look at the what are the sources for ashwagandha. Maybe Priyanka, I can find more about the brands and then later post it in the menopause group. Yeah, I'll do that. Off the hand, I don't remember. There's this one green bottle of ashwagandha which comes. I'm not sure. Dipti, you take ashwagandha. What is the brand that you take? Can you share it? And yes, important thing is that ashwagandha should be organic. Make sure that you are having organic, non-GMO ashwagandha. These are important things to look at. Yeah. So yeah, anything else, guys? If there is, let me know. Himalaya, yes, yeah, that's the brand. That's a good brand, Priyanka. Himalaya is a good brand to have. Yeah, it's a good brand to have. I think there are a lot of herbs which are available under Himalaya brand, but I will also look through other brands and we'll post it in the group later on. Well, I think it's almost half an hour. If there are no more questions, then let's send it up here. And thank you so much for coming and supporting me. It means a lot. And let me know in the group if you have any further questions. You can reach out to me. Or what is the next FB live that you would want to do? Share that also. Really helps. Decision making becomes easier. The topic decision making. And yes, good night to my friends and viewers in Canada, North America, and good morning to the ones in India. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, Neha is from Singapore. Thank you, Neha, for joining. Thank you so much. I'm glad you could join. Take care, guys. Bye.